What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Space Hulk Ascension. In fact, the final episodes of Space Hulk Ascension. I'm getting kind of burned out on the game, I think. I'm about ready to bid this game adieu, and so we're going to do From Darkness to Darkness. But the first thing we need to do is actually get rid of both of our flamethrowers and reallocate the skills here, because this mission is actually really whack if you don't have things where they need to be. And actually, a flamer is not going to be that useful in this mission. So, we're going to put autocannons on both people. Basically, this mission suffers from Broodlord spam, and so in that case, it's utterly pointless to bring a flamethrower, because every time you try and flame out a hallway, the enemy's going to drop a Broodlord on you, just be like, huh, I can walk through fire. I think that they should have to, I think the Broodlords are actually a little bit over-tailored right now. The immunity of fire really just makes them basically immune to any form of strategy outside of an autocannon, especially given how some of the later missions are actually constructed. They're like singular hallways that really sort of force you to have one guy shooting at a Broodlord. You basically have to bring along an autocannon at this point. So let's do the last mission. The Geller field has been disabled and the strike force is dealing with the Genestealers. The last part of the mission falls to you. The only thing preventing the Fortress of Desolation from translating into the Immaterium is a failsafe system designed to stop warp engines from engaging without an active Geller field. This control from two Cogitators chambers deep in the Space Hulk. There's a typo. This is controlled. In what was once the Titanic Grand Cruiser Emperor's Might, you must find and destroy them. Once the failsafes have been disabled, you must activate the Emperor's Might's warp engines. Doing so will drag the Grand Cruiser back to the Immaterium, taking the remainder of the Fortress of Desolation with it, and ripping it apart, ending its threat forever. Bam. I was trying to cover that quickly because it's like the longest mission briefing ever for what is essentially, you know the mission where Ask died? It's identical to this one. Essentially, they like removed a hallway right here, and then they moved a hallway over here. Essentially, they added a room and another deploy down here, and they added a walkway right here, and then it would be the same mission. So since we've seen this before, I basically know the way that this is going to go. But first things first, let's get people with a lot of AP, and they are going to be our VIPs. So there's that right there. Is he going to make it all the way down? How did he run out of AP? They both had the same amount. They both had 7. How did he make it over to there, and he only made it to there? That's weird. What can you shoot at? I mean, if you can shoot something, you might as well. Save us an AP later if you could make the shot, but it doesn't really matter. Now that we got our VIPs on the board, here's like the pivotal part of this strategy. Essentially, you need these autocannon guys down here so that they can slightly move forward and then just like wash this entire hallway in machine gun fire whenever you need them to. Move that to right there. We're going to overwatch both of them. And then from here on out, it doesn't really matter how we deploy. We've pretty much just got scrub after this point because we've already got all of our VIPs in place. I'll bring Stigner up to the honor guard so that he can be all up in the front. Deploying in the central hallway is probably a pretty decent idea as far as ideas go. It's a bad idea to deploy, like I deployed a 5-man team and a 5-man team over here one time. I've split it around. I've been playing with this mission a lot because I tend to do my homework with this game and just kind of like fiddle around with the missions before I actually put them online, because I prefer for them not to be utterly and completely inept. However, this mission falls victim to a lot of RNG. At any point in this mission, you're about one failed dice roll away from losing everything, and so there's not a whole lot you can actually do about it. Like, sometimes you just kind of gotta, like, hope for the best, essentially. We're gonna go in over here. Actually, can I drop a lightning from right here? Because if I can drop shock these guys from right here, I would rather do that. Although, getting up closer looks like it's gonna be more efficient, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'm gonna open that on up. And since he's non-mission critical, we're gonna post him in the hallway right here. Oh wow, he blows out doors too? Crazy. Okay, but how much ammo does that cost me? 10 ammo? Holy shit, can he reload it as much as he wants? Because that's a lot of ammo. I hope he can reload that as much as he wants, because I may have actually made a tactical mistake right here if he can't reload it. He's also got burst spray mode. Oh my god. Really? Wow. No, don't do that. Definitely don't do that. Just shoot the door down. Make like Pimp C and knock doors down. There we go. So that's all done. I'm gonna get him in position, make sure that he doesn't like blow up or die or anything. And then the next plan is to move my librarian over to here. Open the door, even though I don't really need to. Okay, so we got him right there. Alright, so how did that not extend his range at all? He moved forward by like 3. With the rule of diagonals, that should have at least extended out by 1. Okay, never mind then. Oh, there's a broodlord right there? Well, shit. Okay. Well then. I said to do that. Why is that not working? What the hell? You have the Psy. Okay, so we've got a bug. It won't let me cast my lightning, so we're gonna die on the next turn. That's fun. I like finding bugs that destroy my party and my entire strategy all in one turn. It is an enjoyable experience every time that it happens. Either way, we're gonna bum rush this hallway now, since this is gonna fold over here very, very quickly and with much fanfare. It doesn't matter where you go, just get down the hallway, basically. All I can truly do is hope that this Overwatch right here actually ends up being efficient. If it doesn't, then, it's curtains for us. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to stop that strategy from happening. Alright, so the people who are overwatching. That bug with the lightning is definitely going to be a problem for us. There we go. I don't know how much longer he's going to... Wow, that broodlord spam. Holy hell. Oh my god. 4 broodlords in one turn? You gotta be kidding me right now. How is that even remotely okay? Alright, well that worked out okay. I figure since he's hitting everything on the first shot, we should step forward, right? So let's do that. I mean, if I could get him to right there, I think I'd feel better about it, but I guess we'll just leave him where he's at right now. Just have him get some freebie shots. Alright, so we're good right there. Couple of things we have to deal with over on this side first and foremost. Let me start out by seeing where the AP lands on this side. Okay, so there's the kill right there. He can do that thing, can't he? That does the... Well, maybe he can't, but... I'm going to step him back slightly. And I'm still going to attempt to do this again because I really, really need that to happen. There we go. So it looks like actually they got a bunch of resists, unfortunately. Unless that's like 5 more broodlords. But I don't even know. If it's like... If there's more broodlords in here, I don't understand like how that was tailored for a balanced gameplay mechanic, because frankly, that many broodlords in one turn, it's not, you can't deal with that. There's no way for you to fix that. Like, how do you even, you can outrun them, I guess, but that becomes like your only option is running away, and that's not necessarily Codex Astartes approved. Yeah, you might as well take an extra shot at him. I mean, just in case. You never know. Wow. Feeling a little discouraged right now. Like the sheer spawn allocation that they just dropped on me was just like... brutal. Okay, so there's our kill. We have a guy right there. We have a guy right there. Where's our mission critical? So Ask is one of our mission criticals? Oh, shit. Okay, how does this always happen to me? This always happens where my mission criticals are like in the middle of the fray. Somehow it always happens when I'm like moving things around and like panicking and trying to figure out where I want things to go. Ends a turn. Oh, did they not overwatch? Well then. They both made their rolls. It could be worse. God. I sure am glad that that autocannon can, like, kill things. Wow. That's a lot of melee rolls in one turn because I forgot to click Overwatch. There was some definite nubbishness that just happened right there. I need to figure out how to fix it too. So you didn't shoot at all in the last turn, even though technically you probably should have, right? So what happened right there? The ultimate goal with these guys is essentially just to get them into this hallway where they can sweep things with bullets every single turn. However, sometimes the plan does not go according to plan, if it were. I'm hoping that their spawn allocation is going to be messed up for the next couple turns because they spawn so many broodlords in the beginning. I have no idea how the point system actually functions. Actually, I could probably put him right there. It's a little bit of risky business, but I bet it'll work. Okay, Mr. Mission Critical. Hand off the item that I don't want you to have to that guy so that he can be useful, like everybody else. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to move you up to... I can't reload until... Ugh. I don't like how you can't reload until you're empty. I'm also worried these don't have unlimited ammo. If these don't have unlimited ammo, this strategy is not going to work for me. Are you on Overwatch right? Oh, you're on Overwatch? We'll step back a little bit then. My aim is true. Okay. So non-mission critical people all need to go this way. Taking these positions up here is fairly important. So I suppose we have... What do we have over here? You got 7. So let's say that I put you right here. Our left flank is going to be weaker than our right, but I'm trying to make a move here. Reload him. We'll throw him on Overwatch. The VIP... I'm going to have Stiggy go over here and keep an eye on this side. I actually think that there's something to be said about the possibility of maybe blocking off these 3 spawns, but you would have to get to right there to make it happen, which then puts you in kind of a weak position, I guess. I'll actually probably step him forward a little bit further, see if we can make any gains right here. On this side, non-mission critical person, you go right there. I mean, you can go ahead and move up, I guess. I'm going to have to get you into these little zones anyways. I think this is going to be the point at which we need to, like, make things happen. So I may have... I'm going to wait and see for right now, I think. Definitely going to adopt, like, a wait-and-see strategy for the moment. Since he's only got 2 bullets left... I don't feel good about moving him out to the hallway. He may need somebody to cover him is what I'm worried about. Well, we'll find out. I don't know. Kind of in a really, really rough tactical spot right now. We're a little bit overextended. Did they leave him? Oh, the AI was so smart right there. The AI is exploiting the fact that I had 1 bullet left to essentially attempt to assassinate a character. That's brutal. No, don't do that. I don't think it's going to work, though. I hope it's not going to work, though. I mean, he's going to need help down here if it is going to happen. My suggestion at this point would be, yeah, they left him with 1 bullet too. The AI does that on purpose. Oh my god, that's so cheese-ridden. Let me reload. Why can't I reload when I have 1 bullet left? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, so now I gotta waste it on like a door or something. Here, shoot out that door.
Obstruction removed.
I'm assuming at some point he'll probably be able to like reload. I don't know. Maybe even next turn. If 100 rounds is all you get, that's the worst item ever, and I'm never using the assault cannon again. I've heard that it's underpowered and it sucks. We'll see if there's any truth to this fact, but he's going to need coverage if he's going to be going anywhere. There's a couple of guys up in that hallway. There's one right there too. That's okay. Alright, Stiggy. You got it. You have got this, Stiggy. I wish that I could make it down to here and block up that spawn. Maybe I'll attempt for it next turn once the non-mission critical is out of the way. He's like, I have a name. You could call me Grendel. I mean, you don't have to call me the mission-specific the mission-specific asset. You don't need to, like, talk to me in those sorts of terms. Like, I get it. You don't want me to die. Like, I understand completely. It's just sort of not nice to talk about somebody like that behind their back, you know. Didn't your parents ever teach you good, like, conversational manners for when you were, like, hanging out? You know, doing fun stuff. He can meditate. I don't think meditate is going to be very useful right now. I don't know if I should move him up to the side right here, or if I should... Two options. I can either move him up to the side where the Genestealers might be able to get at him if he misses a whole bunch of shots, or I can leave him where he's at and wait until we have like a big opening, but even then he still doesn't have the AP he's going to need in order to make a sprint for this hallway and get clear. So, oh, he was on Overwatch. Never mind. Okay, well then I'm a buffoon. Never mind. Let's get him out of that situation then. I'll have him shoot this door on the next turn. Okay, so non-mission specific people have all been moved around. Things are looking okay. This back flank is still a little weak. Still a little weak, but I think it'll more than likely be okay if we can make it work. I think moving this team up to here too and getting to that spot right there, gonna be kind of a big deal. It sort of depends if we can run this blockade right here. If they really make a dedicated, concerted effort to spawning right here, we'll be in trouble. But I'm thinking we'll probably be okay. At least that's what I'm hoping for. He's got 1 AP left. Yeah, reload him. Reload him. Rap, tap, bang, man. Rap, tap, bang. You got a little bit of heat? Psh, get rid of it. Not worried. It's important to remember that if we lose any of the mission-specific people, that's like game, so we kind of have to do our best at protecting them for right now. And if we don't, then we're going to regret it. Ooh. They kind of just like overpowered me. Okay. Well, not a ton of options right here. Next turn is definitely not looking scrumdiddly-icious. Ah, he can't make it either. He can get close, but he can't get there. I need to get him into a scoring position so that he's like right where he needs to be. Along this side, what's going on over here? How does this spawn work? Like, where is this? Right, this spawn right here seems weird. So we can't actually do what I want to do right here. I was gonna have him pinned down right here, but ooh, kind of a situation right now. Yeah, there you go, big dog bite. There you go, big dog bite. Get that thing in there. I'm just going to have this guy shoot his shot. There we go. So he's taking his shots. Now we can start extracting these little peasants too. I want you. Hold on, who are you? It's not... Sometimes this game does things that make me sad. I'm gonna put him in Overwatch right there. I can't imagine more than 10 mobs are gonna come around here and try and mess with him. On this side, what I would prefer to do... I'd like him to, like, extract, and so what I may try and do is bring... Oof. Well, now that we've got that team in there, actually, we can give ourselves a little bit more room to work with by going like so. I'm probably going to focus on one objective at a time, so I'll probably try and do top left first since we're already in a striking position right there. I'm going to move him to right there. And I'm still going to keep him close. I'm not going to worry about... Since he's mission critical, I'm not going to worry about facing him weird directions and stuff like that. It depends if... What I wanted to do is I need to use up the last bullet in this gun, otherwise he's not useful to me. And so I need... Maybe I'll just do this with his AP and we'll just like make it work. So we'll go like that. And... That's still not going to work. Still not gonna work. I was hoping he'd be able to shoot diagonally. Unfortunately, it's not gonna let me get away with it, is it? Maybe it'll let me shoot from right here. Huh? Can we go wide? Alright. Let's get that autocannon all nice. An assault cannon. It's written on the screen and I still can't say it right. Let's get that assault cannon all nice and vented out. Technically, I could buy him a little bit of time by meditating and then dropping a lightning over there. Let's do it. He's a little bit low on his psi points anyways. I call them psi points because they used to be called psi. Yeah, they still call them psi. It's just they refer to them in different menus in this game. So like in-game they call it psi. Out of game when you're in the menus they call it willpower or something like that. Like they move the name around depending on what you're looking at any given moment. He could actually clear that out if he wanted to, so go for it. Ah, they got a lucky resist right there. Lucky resist. Okay. Well, he still comes out on top with like all of his AP, so it should be fine. Oh, you still got one shot left? Well, burp. Make that happen. I like how it vaporizes them and then like it shoots their ass off. It literally shoots their ass off. Their ass is the only thing that remains after he gets done firing. That's hilarious to me. Okay, so we've left Sticky with enough space to really sort of... Yeah, let's move him up a little bit more. I'm going to play riskily. I'm going to play riskily for right now. He can't die, though. If he dies, we're in deep, deep doo-doo. One more turn, and we should be okay, I think. We should be within winning distance. Well, we should be in distance of getting one of our 3 objectives done within one turn. Ah, it's a broody. I'm actually kind of worried that's going to happen up here. If a Broodlord decides to come through this northern door right here. Okay, so there's an enemy taken care of right there. Another one taken care of right there. Good, 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 good. Making all of his shots. Making sure that the enemy just simply cannot take any ground. Okay. So now that he's here... What I can do on this side. Oh, and I'm reloaded. Unfortunately, that's not going to be like a major... That's not going to be a major power play for a minute or two. There you go. Shoot that shot right there. But we need to get him in position now to where he can clench down on this position if he has to. Essentially what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and go back to back with my 2 assault cannons. Then they can fold back in and walk backwards while clearing out this entire corridor if they need to. And that should be enough to give them the clearance they need in order to push this thing through. Damn. Alright, well, I think I'm going to stop the episode right here. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me at the Nerdcast. If you're wondering why, it's because somebody's blowing up my phone right now, and I figure it's probably an important phone call. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for the next episode of Space Hulk Ascension. I look forward to seeing you in the next part. Take care, everybody, and hi-do as always.